Welcome to Civil Coding Academy. Today I want to talk about still on equal height, but this time around talking about card footers. Okay, card footers. On equal height columns, card footers. That's what we want to talk. The other time we talk about unequal height columns, and we'll show you how you can actually make the height, even though some height are smaller than the other, but with Flexbox everything become equal. That was our last class. So how about dealing with card footers? So without much ado, let's go ahead and see what we're going to accomplish today. I actually create a card.css, you see nothing is there. I also create a card.html, you see nothing is there. So without much ado, let's go on. So I hold my shift key and press 1 so I can be able to put something there, and that is give me my HTML skeleton. So I go to the document type and I type it card tutorial or card footer tutorial. Okay, card footer tutorial. Okay, then I link it up with my CSS. So to link it up is very easy. Just click your link under the H reference. You type your card this time around card.css, right? So whenever you used to save your own, don't always forget to end it with .css. For HTML, end it with .html. So we want to create some div of card. So we'll start with the first one, div.cards. There is s on the card for this first one, div.cards, card. You add s. Bring down. Then let's create another div. It should be that same div this time around dot card, not cards, but card. No s, div.card. And I bring it down. I create the first another div, which should be div.body, div.body. Mind you, what I'm trying to do now most times works in someone in e-commerce website. Maybe you want to do your buy now button, you want to align with the other buttons, or sometimes description to align with the items. You know, sometimes you see description up, item down. No. It messes up your website. But with this, your everything will align properly. Okay, so just hold on and follow us and see what we're going to create. So under here, let's put a paragraph. It should be as short as anything you can think of. So let me just write welcome to Civil. Welcome to Civil. Maybe Civil Coding Academy or Civil Product, anyone, but just welcome to Civil. And after that, we create a footer for this first card. So it will be div.footer. Div.footer. Okay. And we name it footer. Okay. Footer. Then that ends this. We create another div again, another div.carry the second card. So it should be div.card. Remember, no s. And the same process, div.body, div.body. So for this particular one, we're going to put a lot of text, as many as we could. Let me just copy this and place it there. Copy. Come over to what we are typing under div.body, div class of body. Bring your mouse down and put paragraph. On that paragraph, place the text. Okay. Then after that, as usual, div.footer. Div.footer. That's for the second. This for the second card. So also call it footer. So let's open our card.html. Open with Lifesaver. Okay, with Lifesaver. So let's see what we did. You notice that we have footer up, we have footer down, but footer is supposed to be on the same line, right? So, but don't worry, let's go to CSS and design this. So I go to card.css. Let's start the design right away. Card.css. And we want to start with the first one, which is cards, because cards is the parent element. Okay, so cards. Cards. Open your code browser, bring it down. And we won't do much here. Let's just write display flash. Okay, so I can switch this to flash. Display flash. Display flash. Let me just take my light. So just hold on a little with me while I fill this up. Yeah, so I'll fill it up. Let's now continue. Sorry for it. This is Nigeria. We have power outage here and there. So where are we? Display flash. That's where we are. Display flash. In fact, let's just rewrite this. So we want this to display flash and Control S for save. So finally we've displayed flash and we have our footer on both sides. So let's try and decorate this a little. Let's try and style it a little so it will look a little bit okay. So we want to style our cards now. Our card now, because there's no S on it. Dot card. Dot card. Put your code browser. Bring it down. Let's start by giving me a font size. Okay. Let's give me a font size. Let's make it 1.5 rem. 1.5 rem. Okay, rem. 1.5 rem. Then let's add a border. Okay, so we can actually separate it for people to see border. Let's make the border 4 pixels. 4 pixels. Let's make it. Did we use aqua? Let's use antiquate. Is still white. Are they going to say antiquate? Let's use aquamarine. Yeah, let's use it. Okay, then let's align this to margin. Let's add a margin of maybe 4 or 5 pieces. Margin of 4 pieces. Then let's align this text to center. Just align center. Just align. Just align. Let's make it center. And then let's display it as flesh as well. Display should be flesh. And let's put the flex direction to column so I can move up down from top to bottom. Okay, top to bottom. So flex direction, let's make it column. Okay, let's save and see what we are doing. So this is what we did, right? I think it's properly taking shape. Are you sure it applies to dot card? Let's check if our dot card is working. Yeah, it's working. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. The aquamarine, I don't think that aquamarine is doing us what we want. It's giving us what we want. Okay, so we want something that's. So let's continue. We've added now that let me remove this. So flex direction column, I've changed the color to aqua so I can actually, this is what I want. I'm looking for this thick line, and the thick line has come in place. Very well. So let's wrap it up. Let's go to dot card dot footer. We'll try to design the footer. So bring it down. Let's give the footer a padding of 5 pixels. Padding of 5 pixels. Then we'll give him a color so I can look color, background color. Let it be aqua so everything will rhyme. Background color of aqua. That will rhyme together with the border. Then after that, I want everything to be at the center. Everything should be at the down, straight line at the down. So for that to happen, I need to do just very simple thing. Just do dot body, which is the two body. So it should grow. It should be a flex grow. Give me a flex of 1. So that means they should all grow by 1. Okay, so that way, even though this one is small, so of the footer to be at the top, it will also come down. Okay, so flex grow 1 and Control S for save. And if you bring it down, you find out that everything will work perfectly well. Okay, and they will all be at the down part. So open with Lifesaver. Lifesaver. Did you see it? So you find out that both footer, the two footer, are always, you see, together. Even though this has a little text, not the footer to be up here, it came down and everything aligned perfectly at the bottom. So this is exactly how you can actually do this and accomplish this. So against my footer being up, this footer coming down, all of them will be aligned together in one particular place. So thank you for listening to us. See you in our next class. We'll take another use case in Flexbox, where we'll now go ahead and design what we talked about before now, which is our let me just go back there so I won't be saying what with our navbar. Okay, so next class we have the navbar and then the holy grail layout, navbar and holy grail layout. So before we design these two, we want to handle media query, because we're going to make use of media query in designing these two, so that our website or what we are designing can be mobile responsive. Okay, so see you in that class. I can't wait for that class. I know you too can't wait for that class. But please kindly give us a thumbs up, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, so that can be to if your dream and lifestyle hours, then follow us. What's our goal? Our goal is that at the end of this class, you should be able to create a website using HTML, CSS, and partly JavaScript. If this is also your goal, then subscribe to us, follow us on Facebook, so anytime we release video like this, you'll be the first to get it. Because every week we try to release at least minimum of 2 videos per week. Sometimes we go as far as releasing 3 videos, all to make sure that we achieve the goal. Okay. Thank you for coding with Sylvian today. See you in our next class. Bye.